songs are my favorite part of musicals. In contrast to the rest of the songs typically found in musicals, which are there to drive plots, flesh out worlds, and build chemistry between the characters, villain songs exist purely to express the personality and motivations of the main antagonists. I love these songs not only because they are some of the most well-written, fun, and engaging songs in musicals, but because they are often filled with so much personality, and often much deeper than the surface level they are known for. And today, I wanted to show appreciation for one of my top 5 villain songs of all time, Ms. Baltimore Crabs from the musical Hairspray. In case you've never seen it, let me get you up to snuff. Hairspray is a musical set in 1960s Baltimore at the height of the civil rights era and integration making its way across America. The story focuses on themes of love and acceptance and showcasing how anyone can love anyone, and you should judge people by the concept of their character, not what's on the surface level of their appearance. This is further pushed home by the poor black girl winning the Little Miss Hairspray competition at the end of the movie instead of our main protagonist, Tracy Turnblad. All the songs in the show are fantastic, with my personal favorite being the number Run and Tell That, in which Seaweed, the love interest to Tracy's best friend, lays out how America does what it always has done since slavery, uses black people for their talents while shoving them aside. For most, if not all, of American history, black people have been used for their brains, their athleticism, and their natural ability at performing arts while simultaneously disenfranchising them, talking about them as if they aren't human and creating generations of trouble and setbacks. The song and the musical runs deeply on these themes, and to the subject of today's video, Miss Baltimore Crabs doesn't do that. Or does it? Miss Baltimore Crabs is a song sung by the movie's main villain, producer of the television show Nicest Kids in Town, Miss Velma Von Tussle. Velma is a segregationist, believing not only that black people shouldn't mix with white people, but that anyone who doesn't fit her idea of conventional beauty should go unseen and unheard. In the start of the musical number, Velma is making the kids of the Nicest Kids in Town crew practice a dance. Left step, cha-cha-cha. Right step, cha-cha-cha. Back step, front step, back, and turn. On the surface, it seems like it's all just your average scene, like it's pretty bland, but I'm gonna go all the curtains are blue because the author is sad here on you, and tell you that if you look at this from the context of the song we're about to hear, what it actually is a representation of the clean, sanitary, perfect image that Velma wants the show to have. After admonishing the people who show up to the audition because they aren't pretty enough, Velma starts running them through the dance number from the beginning, and throughout the song will systematically dismiss every single candidate, including our main protagonist, Tracy Turnblad, who is, as far as the narrative tells us, exceptionally gifted at dancing. Because Velma ignores a prodigy at the craft she's looking for simply on the basis that the prodigy happens to be fat and also believes in integration, it shows Velma's shallowness, but the song does so much more than that. Early on in the song, Velma scolds Amber, her daughter, for doing a dirty dance. She follows it up by saying, "Don't do this, don't do that, remember, mother knows best," shaking her tits and her hips as she says what not to do. And I would love to show you what I'm talking about, but unfortunately YouTube's copyright system is bullshit, and I am way too scared of Universal Pictures to even think about showing you a full scene that could possibly get taken down, so you're just going to have to go with me on this. But I will link the YouTube clip to the musical number down below, so if you want to follow along in the musical number with this video, you can do that. In any case, after scolding her daughter about dancing provocatively and showcasing moves that shouldn't be done, she immediately showcases her hypocrisy with the lyrics, "Those poor runner-ups might still hold some grudges, they patted their cups, but I screwed the judges, the broads thought they'd win, if a twirl they'd spin in their dance." So after admonishing, I'm so sorry for the terrible singing. After admonishing others for provocative dancing, judging people based solely on their looks, making sure the dance numbers are clean, and broadcasting about how she is better than everyone else, she flashes her hypocrisy for everyone to see, showing that she got her title through seduction and underhanded methods. Remember, earlier when I said this song doesn't play into the racism and oppression of America? Well, I lied. I'm a filthy, dirty liar. I gaslit all of you, and I said that purely for engagement bait. Because this song perfectly plays into the themes of this musical, it's pretty easy to draw comparisons between Velma and modern-day Republican and conservatives. The Conservative Party, especially MAGA, is constantly demonizing activities they themselves participate in, calling for the dismantling of things for the purposes of fear-mongering, demonizing gay marriages while being gay themselves, demonizing illegal immigrants and people of color for committing too many crimes while simultaneously committing as many crimes and breaches of the Constitution as they can, screaming about banning trans people for the safety of children while they take away children's healthcare, education, and food. Velma herself represents hypocrisy, regressiveness, and closed-mindedness. She is the embodiment of these values, and this song further drives that point home. All of it is pushed through the lens of this baton-twirling show tune that is reminiscent of old circus shows. It shows how not only is Velma this awful person, but she doesn't believe that she is awful. The upbeat, showy musical number creates a feeling of comfortability in the audience, but it also pulls double duty as showing that this is exactly what it seems like, a performance, an act, a woman who is pretending like she's good and knows best, but really doesn't. Once again, this further draws comparisons to the hands of oppression and the way that disenfranchised people are constantly lied and propagandized to, what is this word that I wrote? Propagandized? I don't think that's a real word. Are constantly lied and propagandized to about how good they actually have it, and shows how good the people running our country, and by extension our lives, supposedly are. It's impossible for us to band together to fight oppressors when they have convinced everyone that their neighbors are actually the problem and not them. And they do that through one of two ways: preying on people's unreasonable fears, i.e. those who are different to you, and presenting themselves as the morally outstanding good guys. Miss Baltimore Crabs creates the perfect stand-in for these ideals and people, and through the lyrics and musical number, and that, in my opinion, makes it one of the best villain songs in musical history. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. If you're part of my regular audience and wondering what the fuck is going on and where the Dead by Daylight videos are, then I made another video on my commentary channel that you can find linked in the description down below that explains it. And as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. You want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.